Hey, how's it going, guys? I figured I'd jump in and say hi for a minute. See what y'all are doing. Yeah, it's Guitar Mondays ? Hangout. I had a little bit of time to kill before I finished up a couple of other things, and then off to rehearsal, doing all kinds of crazy cool stuff with that. Hopefully you guys are staying cool and staying hydrated with the nice little balmy being saved from frostbite weather we're having. But no, in all seriousness, make sure you're getting your electrolytes and your hydration salts, because man, this humidity here ain't no joke. So yeah, I just wanted to know, can you guys hear everything okay? Let me play some guitar real quick. Yeah, just goofing off a little bit. Hopefully you guys can hear that. It's translating online. And, you know, sounding pretty good. I'm actually playing through my practice amp. Hey, how's it going? I'm live right now. And it comes crashing down. Let me hook this back up real quick. Oh, good Lord. Here we go. All right. Or not. Stay. Technical difficulties, always fun. Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh man, this is annoying. Alright, here we go. How about we try it this way? That way, when we put it back there, it stays in one place. There we go. All right, cool. So loud and clear. Awesome. Appreciate that. But yeah, I was going to, you know, see who all would pop on, and I figured I'd do a quick, you know, guitar lesson like I do normally on Guitar Fridays, and just kind of show you my little methodologies of how I write stuff and come up with what I think sounds cool, and how to incorporate all of the music theory that goes along with that. Because, here, let me actually clean this up a little bit so that way you guys can hear a little better. Because I like when you can hear all of the parts of what you're working on. So what I've been currently working on to create melodies through rhythm is just picking out parts on the piano while I'm also transposing that to guitar. So one of the things that I figured out was having a variation of so you've got your D, and then you've got your fourth of D, which is G, and then you go down a half step to your F sharp, so G, D, F sharp, D, and then I do a variation of that going from C sharp to E. So when you play the whole thing together, it sounds like this. So all of that is with this A drone, and having that playing while you're just piecing that together, and then of course, you know, bringing out all of the great little rock progressions. So it's just basically G, D, A. So when you well, hello. When you piece that all together, and I totally just lost my sound. As you can tell, I've done this professionally for way too long. Let me get back to the sound that I had here. This is the great thing about presets, and the bad thing about presets is when you lose... There you go. Okay, so when you play that with just a little bit of distortion... Yeah, you are 2%, Miracle. You're 1,000% hot. So when you add a little distortion... when you add a little bit of distortion to that, it really turns it into just this great rock and roll progression of... So hopefully that's coming to clear, where it goes back to the D and G, the D and F sharp, and then the C sharp and E, which they're all just dyads. It takes two notes to make a chord, and then when you're adding the A in there to drone, it just thickens it up and makes it a bigger sounding chord. So then when you add in that little... So yeah, that's just a little bit of how I piece all that together. And you can, like I said, you can do it clean, or you can add distortion to it, where it's just kind of reminds me a little bit of like Van Halen, the way that they would write a lot of their stuff, and what Eddie would do on the guitar. But just I was trying to put chord voicings together and see what sounded good. So using that little half step from the perfect fourth to the major third, and then resolving it with the C sharp and the E, which, you know, it's great, because when you add in... So yeah, that's how all of that chord structure goes together. So then you'd technically be playing in B minor, which is B Aeolian, because you've got your D major, which is the same chords or same notes in B minor or B Aeolian. Same notes, just different starting point. So when you piece all of that stuff together and you're playing those chords with just the two notes, and then you add in your drone of your A, so hopefully that makes a little bit of sense when you're piecing that out and you're putting it together, because now you've opened up the whole entire fretboard. You've got your D major and your relative minor, which is B minor. So D. So if you want to play it in E, okay, cool. Well, then that's E Dorian, because it's a whole step up from, which is your next note in the scale. There you go. So then after that, what comes next? Well, then you're getting into F sharp Phrygian. Right? Then you're getting into G, which is G Lydian. Okay, and then you're getting into A Mixolydian. And then you're getting into B minor. And then back to, which is your C sharp, which is C sharp Locrian. And then you get into your D major again. So So hopefully that helps with understanding how you just completely opened up the guitar by using your 3 chord shapes that you were doing before, which was the D and G, and then your D and F sharp, resolving to the C sharp and the E. So, anyways, hopefully that helps, guys. I'm going to pop off here. I got a couple other things I got to get taken care of, but hey, keep making noise, and well, it's only rock and roll if you like it. See you guys later. Bye.